Breaking update. In fact, this is Shashi Tharoor's very cryptic response after what you've heard from Mallikarjun Kharge earlier. Now, what Tharoor says, and we'll see if we can put out that tweet also on your screens, but he's attached a picture. That picture has a little bird waiting to fly, and he says, "Do not ask permission to fly. The wings are yours, and the sky belongs to no one." This is coming just hours after you've seen Mallikarjun Kharge responding to a lot of that chatter that is going on, that what is Tharoor doing next? Is he jumping the ship? Is he quitting the Congress? And a lot of other things that he has spoken about what's wrong in the party, to which Mallikarjun Kharge actually had said that for us, it is the country first, it is the nation first. And for some, it is Modi first. Also coming just days after you have seen that post that was put out, in fact, an entire editorial by Shashi Tharoor talking of the Prime Minister, his leadership, his dynamism during Operation Sindoor. So that is the tweet that I'm just referring to. Many are asking, is Shashi Tharoor ready to fly? Fly to where? Why is he waiting? All these are questions that we'll look at answers, both from Sunil Prabhu and Aishwarya, who are with us. And we'll also see if we can play out what we heard from Mallikarjun Kharge a little earlier first.
नहीं तो अंग्रेजी मेरे को पढ़ने बड़ा नहीं आता, उनकी लैंग्वेज बहुत अच्छी है, उसीलिए तो हम पार्टी में उनको वर्किंग कमेटी मेंबर बनाया है। तो लेकिन मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि पूरे लोग, अपोजिशन के पूरे लोग मिलके हमने कहा कि देश की आर्मी के साथ हैं, जो हमारा आर्मी लड़ रहा है उसके साथ हैं। तो इसीलिए पहला आवाज मैंने उठाया गुलबर्गे के पत्रकार परिषद में। हम बोले कि देश बड़ा है सबसे, देश के लिए हम सभी लोग मिलके काम करेंगे, पार्टी बाद, देश फर्स्ट हमने कहा। वो अब चंद लोग ऐसा कहते हैं मोदी फर्स्ट देश बाद, तो अब हम क्या करें उसको।
Let's get Sunil Prabhu to take more perspective on that story. Sunil, is Shashi Tharoor ready to fly? That's what people want to know now.
Well, he's always been flying. He's not been stopped from flying at all. And that's why that cryptic message, it's a tongue-in-cheek, because if you actually see Mr. Tharoor, nothing has held him back. He's the one who actually, contested against Mr. Kharge for the Congress president's elections, even though he didn't have the backing of the Congress High Command, and that within quotes the Gandhis at that stage. But having said that, the fact is that the Gandhis backed Mr. Kharge. The gloves are off now. Mr. Tharoor has time and again, not once, at least a number of times, made it clear that he's not joining the BJP. But these pricks and pressures that have taken place, his comments, as well as the reaction that has come from the Congress president, augurs and shows that really somewhere down the line, the bonhomie, the truce that was there between the Congress High Command and Mr. Tharoor is now broken. Mr. Kharge making those remarks clearly shows that the gloves are off. Mr. Tharoor, who is, a wildcard entry into the Congress party, where he got a ticket in 2009, subsequently has remained a member of parliament right up till now in 2024. It's in that backdrop that he hasn't had a very good equation with people like, say, Mr. K.C. Venugopal from the state unit in Kerala and others. And he's always felt that he has a larger role to play, and the party hasn't really played, given him his due. So definitely it's going to be testing time. There's the elections that are due in Kerala, even though the state unit has already and says very categorically that Mr. Tharoor is not a factor, but it will definitely have a huge role in the days to come. And whatever does take place will definitely damage not only the Congress party, but it does not go well for both Mr. Tharoor as well as for the Congress party during these difficult times.
Sunil, there is a larger question that we must look at. There is a problem. There are concerns between both sides. Now, one side is Shashi Tharoor, who's obviously outspoken and has a lot of other credentials. And like you said, he's always willing to fly. And we never know when he's going to actually call it quits when it comes to the Congress, or will he ever do that? But why is the Congress wanting to let this play out in the public domain like this? Why can't Rahul Gandhi, why can't Mallikarjun Kharge just pick up the phone, speak to Mr. Tharoor, get him there and sort this out?
Well put, and a very good point that you make. And in fact, that's the reason why they did do that. They did have a discussion, and to re-jog your memory, when he was speaking out at that time against, and that time not for towards pro-Modi, the Operation Sindoor didn't take place, but was helping the LDF government. They, mind you, they've just been able to wrest control in the by-elections from an LDF candidate. It's at that time, at that stage, no less than Mr. Kargi and Rahul Gandhi tried to broker a peace and say that nobody should speak out. Mr. Tharoor was requested not to speak out and speak within the party forum. But the rest is history, as you're well aware, and this is what has happened.
Sunil, I think he's actually alluded to a very important point, Aishwarya, and I want you to take that point a little further. Is the problem right now that the Congress cannot look like it's buckling under anyone's pressure? They do not care who this man is, so what if he's Shashi Tharoor? Because this could also just set a precedent. There are multiple people in the Congress party who today do not want to be there and who have a real problem with the way the party functions.
Well, certainly, and just few days back, it was Dr. Shashi Tharoor who spoke to NDTV and said that he is the loyalist for the Congress party, and if there is any differences, then that could be sorted out with the Congress high command. But it is on the other side, what we are witnessing right now is that after the Operation Sindoor and the delegation that was led by Shashi Tharoor, there are multiple times that he praised Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Congress leadership, and the leaders within had stated that he is acting as a super spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge saying that it is only because of the language that he was included in the CWC, and he is in the CWC, that raises many questions that whether that is only the qualification that is required for entering into a CWC. He has been constantly saying that he's worked for the party for last 16 years, and he has been following the ideology that no one within the Congress party dares to follow that level of ideology that he believes in. So it would be very interesting to see how Shashi Tharoor reacts. But of course, that particular tweet that anyone doesn't need any permission to fly, that itself is a cryptic post. Now, how the entire fiasco will come down, or whether there would be any engagements or meetings with the top leadership of Shashi Tharoor is certainly time will tell. But very interesting tweet coming in from Dr. Shashi Tharoor as well.
Yes, and Aishwarya, like they say, the answer is blowing in the wind. So, just taking a cue from Mr. Tharoor, that is how exactly the story will pan out. But I'm thanking both you and Sunil for adding perspective to that very fascinating story. But let's now move on to talk about